you have your award?
Yep. Workshop.
Congratulations.
Classrooms for cell phones.
What do you have for our?
I'd like to call the March 31st Board of Education Workshop regular meeting open. If we could have a moment of silence. Flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, a public notice of this meeting has been sent to board members, all district schools, the Herald News, the Suburban Trends, the Record, the Messenger, West Milford Town Hall, the County Superintendent's Office, the Board Attorney, Cablevision of Warwick, and West Milford TV 77, and posted in the Administration Building. Copies of the board meeting calendar resolution were provided to all local media, Town Hall, Township Library, and all district schools. Roll call, please, Mrs. Patagno.
Mr. Sitovich, Mrs. Dwyer.
Here.
Mr. Guarino, Mrs. Jurgensen.
Here.
Mr. Lippy,
Here.
Mrs. Marquardt,
Here.
Mrs. Bricano,
Here.
Mrs. Van Dyke,
Here.
and Mrs. Lockwood.
Here. Dr. Kitchen?
Yeah, just a couple things this evening. So one, I want to mention that this past week was the New Jersey School Board's Unsung Hero event. So all districts in the county identified one student who is an unsung hero, somebody who always does all the right things but sort of flies under the radar. We, for the first time, hosted that event. We were voluntold that we would be hosting that event after we did such a great job with our Educator of the Year event last year. So we were asked to host this event. We did. It was really was a great event. It was nice to recognize all of the students that were there. I think a lot of down county people don't realize what up county looks like, so getting them up here was really a nice thing. It is, because the event is not really ours, it belongs to the School Boards Association. It was a little bit of a scramble trying to get everything together because it was their event and we're trying to get all set up for them. But we think this will be a one-off. We probably won't be hosting this again. That's one they will like to bounce around. But if we do get asked to host it again, we've decided we're going to request that we just take charge of the event and run it ourselves, because I think it'll also help just to make sure that everything happens sort of fluidly and we're not scrambling. But overall, once the event started, everything went really, really well, and it was great. And I want to recognize our unsung hero was student Ryan Johnson. So he was really excited to be there, as were all the students. So really great event. I want to make a quick mention of the CSA evaluation. So it's that time of year where you all get to evaluate me. So I am finalizing the self-evaluation portion, which is step one. I'll share out with you before the week is over the timeline, because if you remember, it's a multi-step process for all of that. So I think the step right after me completing my self-evaluation is that you all get a notification to go in and complete your portion. So for all board members who are not conflicted and will participate in that, keep your eyes out for that information and for the timeline, so that we make sure that everything gets, all the boxes are checked by July 1. Also want to make mention of our high school musical. So our high school did Les Mis. We had the opportunity to go see it as an admin team, and it really was unbelievable. Quick shout out. Our very own board president's son was one of the leads, and every time we were leaving all these different meetings, Claire would tell us she has to pick her son up from play practice, but never mentioned how significant his role was. But he and all of his classmates that were up there did really an unbelievable job. As a musical type person, and I've spent a lot of time on Broadway, so I'm noticing all things even beyond just the performances. I was blown away by the set. And some of our younger students who are part of our PK play, and they have all these opportunities to perform at PK, but then they were up there, and I remember the past couple of years I saw a couple of these faces and we thought to ourselves, wow, those kids are going to be the stars of the show on the high school stage someday. We weren't expecting them to have significant time on stage, during this year's performance. So it was really great. It was a ton of fun to watch, and kids did an unbelievable job. So kudos to our entire team there and to all the students involved. I'm going to turn it over to Dana. There's a couple things on here that are hers.
A quick reminder about the Wellness Fair that will be held at West Milford High School on April 18th from 12 to 4 p.m. This is a free community-wide event offering information about services for all age ranges, all needs, as well as free health screenings for the community. I also wanted to make sure everyone is aware that the Passaic County Sheriff's Office will be hosting a resource fair for autism awareness on Saturday, April 25th from 10 to 2 at the Passaic County Public Safety Academy in Wayne. Attendees will have the opportunity to see vendors, including the Division of Developmental Disabilities, Passaic County Social Services, and many others. It is intended for families with children or parents on the autism spectrum. And if anyone is in need of transportation to be able to attend from West Milford, to please note that in your registration or reach out to me directly, and I can make sure that you have a ride from the Sheriff's Office Transportation Group to get you down there. And lastly, I just wanted to take a minute to thank the Highlander Education Foundation on behalf of the Highlander Academy staff and students. We were just thrilled this year to be awarded 2 grants by the HEF, one for our incentives program, and the most recent for our functional wellness room, which will tie into our curriculum for next year. We'll be working on incorporating functional health and wellness alongside nutritional coursework for our students, so the grant will afford us a weight room here at Highlander Academy. So we just wanted to make sure to take a minute to thank them for really hearing our needs and recognizing the importance of our programs.
All right, now on to our student rep. You ready?
Good evening. I'm Marina Petrosilla. So the Cinderella Project dress sale was held on Saturday, March 7th. Gently used prom, formal, and semi-formal dresses were sold for highly reduced prices. The club sold close to 100 dresses to raise money for students who could not afford prom bids. PTSO and Student Council recently held their Girls' Night Out Music Bingo fundraiser on Friday, March 20th. The event was attended by over 80 people and was a fun night for everyone who attended. The class council will be holding a volleyball tournament on Tuesday, April 7th at 6 p.m. in the high school gym. Prizes will be awarded for the winning team and the best costumes. The theater arts program had a successful run of performances of this year's musical, Les Miserables. Elementary, middle school, and our high school students were treated to a preview performance of the musical prior to the 4 days straight of shows to the public that saw a total audience of over 1,800 attendees. Congratulations to the cast and crew and directors of the musical for their hard work on another amazing year for theater arts. With graduation around the corner for our senior class, applications for community scholarships are now open. The Poetry Club held an open mic and arts appreciation night on March 19th. Those who attended enjoyed singing, choreographed dancing, crochet, mosaic art, paintings, and sculptures. On Wednesday, March 25th, the high school hosted the Passaic County Unsung Hero Awards, where a student from every district in Passaic County was recognized, including our very own Ryan Johnson for his volunteer work as an EMT. The girls' basketball team ended their season with a 51-35 loss to 4th seed Mawa in the North 1 Group 2 sectional tournament on Thursday, February 26th. They had a great run. After beating West Essex in the first round of the state tournament on Wednesday, February 24th, the ice hockey team season came to an end with a tough 8-2 loss against KJS in the quarterfinals of the co-op state tournament. In winter track, after placing 4th in the group meet, senior Kira Clinton advanced to the Meet of Champions on Sunday, March 8th in Staten Island. Kira competed in the 2 mile and was one of the top 25 runners in the state for that event, after breaking both the mile and 2-mile school records. Congrats to Kira on a great season. The wrestling team had 3 wrestlers compete in the Region 1 wrestling tournament hosted at West Milford on Friday, March 6th and Saturday, March 7th. Junior Owen Muneer and seniors Jeffrey Papanek and Noah Monica all competed for the Highlanders in the tournament. The girls wrestling team competed in the first ever District 1 tournament at High Point on March 1st. Junior Jackie Sloan placed 4th, which earned her a trip to the Region 1 tournament. The ski team season ended with both the girls and boys teams finishing 4th in their state races. Senior Emma McCook placed 12th in the state in the Race of Champions and was also chosen for 2nd team All-State. The unified basketball team season came to an end with a loss to Union City in the 2nd round of the state unified basketball tournament. To celebrate the week of inclusion, the team had a pep rally and inter-squad game against each other in front of the entire school on March 13th. Prior to the game, the team unveiled their banner from the Special Olympics, recognizing West Milford as a unified national champion school. Congrats to the athletes and coaches on a great achievement. I'd also like to congratulate the West Milford High School Unified Bowling team after they won the NJSIAA Small School State Championship, setting a state record of 893 pins in their 6 games. Thank you.
Thank you, Miranda. And that's all for the admin report.
If I could for 1 second. Sure. I want to congratulate Marina for passing her Eagle Scout Board of Review. So she is Congratulations.
Dan and I would also like to congratulate Marina for the wonderful job she was doing in her science room when we were visiting, and they were measuring force using potato launchers, so that was also really cool. Marina was very smart about where she chose to stand while that was going on. We noticed that she kept herself firmly out of harm's way, unlike a few of her classmates, but that was a fun activity.
Thank you, Marina. Okay, so special reports and correspondence, Mrs. Patagno.
Tonight I have the February 17th budget regular meeting minutes and the February 17th, 2026 executive session minutes.
Could I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the February 17th budget regular and executive session minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Here we go. I vote yes on the regular meeting minutes, and I abstain from the executive session meeting minutes.
Thank you. Okay. President's report. So I am going to just say a few words. Short and sweet, so it won't take too long. But the board would like to just say that they recognize the proposed budget, including the difficult decision to close the school, has a profound impact on our community. We understand how challenging and emotional this is for you, our families, staff, and students. These decisions are never made lightly. They come after careful consideration of financial realities, enrollment trends, and our responsibility to provide a sustainable, high-quality education for all students. While this process is both long and difficult, our priority remains supporting every student and preserving the sense of community, care, and opportunity that defines our schools. We are committed to transparency, listening to community feedback, and working together through this transition. Your voice matters. And we will continue to engage with you as we move forward. With this week being spring break, we have scheduled a public meeting for next week, Tuesday, April 7th at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. This meeting will present which school will be closing and the path forward. This will give all community members the opportunity to be heard. So out of respect for that goal, we will not be discussing the school closure this evening. We encourage all community members to attend and share their thoughts next Tuesday, April 7th at 7 p.m. at the West Milford High School Auditorium. Thank you. So that's my report for tonight, and we're going to move on to public comments. Mrs. Patagno, has anyone signed up to speak? Is there anyone wishing to speak on agenda items?
Excuse me, just have one thing before we move.
I forgot to abstain from February 17th meetings, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah, because I wasn't here, I forgot.
Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Stovich. So is there anyone wishing to speak in the audience on anything on the agenda?
Move to close public comments.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, I need a motion to adopt the agenda as presented, and 11.2 will be removed from the agenda. And then there is also one other that's noted under here that I believe is an addition to the agenda, which is 13.5. So if I could have a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda as presented, with 11.2 removed and 13.5 added.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Education, Mrs. Dwyer.
Like to move items 11.1 through 11.11 minus 11.2.
Second.
Any discussion?
I have a question.
Mrs.
I
Dwyer?
can find it. Okay, on 11.4, on the field trips, I have to ask, why are we going to a pizzeria in New York?
I think that's 11.5.
Oh, I'm sorry, it says 11?
Yeah, it is 11.5.
11.5, I'm sorry. 11.5. That and the Kaufman Music Center in New York.
Yeah, so I think the Music Center is a trip that just came up recently as an opportunity for our chorus students, and then the pizzeria is just where they're going to be eating while they're
It's
there.
an after-school trip.
So this is just locations, not actual field trips. It's just adding them
Yeah,
to our
right.
Yeah, but
budget
I
locations.
So
don't
they're not
know why
going
we're
there for
going
the
to
pizza.
Right,
a
they're-
pizzeria when
To
there's
eat.
a pizzeria on every corner in New Jersey.
Well, because I think
They're
they're going to be
gonna be in the city.
Tara, field trip and after-school field trip.
Okay.
This could be Portland rated. Pizzeria.
What?
If you know, you know. I don't know.
And can somebody explain to me the
You might want to use your mic.
11.7, the Guttenberg Board of Education tuition contracts? What is that?
The McKinney Ventos.
What is it?
2 McKinney-Vento students that go down.
Okay.
Anything else, Mrs. Dwyer?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Mr. Lippert?
Just one note, if we could, I think we should, we have in there a trip to Montclair YMCA. I think what we mean is the Montclair YMCA camp in West Milford.
Correct. So the property is not named, it is named Montclair YMCA, but it is on Germantown Road. Yes, so we're just adding that as a location for the fifth grade trip that we were discussing as a cumulative.
Makes sense that the charter, we should have that name so we can actually go to the Montclair YMCA.
It does say the YMCA West Milford, New Jersey.
Up on top.
But then it says just
YMCA,
Montclair.
West Milford, New Jersey.
Yeah, so that, I think it's just the name of the property, so they don't name it anything different, I think they name it, no, which we've told them would make a difference, because people driving by, seeing a sign that just says Montclair YMCA, people assume that it's not associated, as a public item. So they're aware, but it's, we're looking to use their facility, same place we went last year for our board retreat. In fact, I had a conversation with them about trying to schedule that again for this year in their new lodge, but yes, that's just an improved location, or a location we're looking to approve for the purpose of that fifth grade trip. Typically, we don't approve locations within the municipality. I guess that's just been, we haven't always approved those locations, but in this particular case, because we've been actively discussing the trip, felt appropriate to add it as a location because we think it's got some value long-term.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please, Mrs. Patagno.
Mr. Stovich,
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer,
Yes.
Mrs. Jorgensen,
Yes.
Mr. Lupy,
Yes.
Mrs. Marquardt,
No on 11.4, yes on the rest.
Mrs. Rapano,
Yes.
Mrs. Van Dyke,
No on 11.4 and yes on the rest.
thank you, and Mrs. Lockwood.
Yes. Personnel, Mrs. Rapano.
I would like to move items 13.1 through 13.21 with the changes noted at the beginning of the meeting.
Second.
Before I open discussion, I just wanted to speak to the retirements that are on here for 13.2. I just wanted to acknowledge that Mr. Meyer, I hope I said that right, the custodian, has been in the position for 2 years, 9 months. Ms. Edwards, the special education teacher, has given 14 years of service. Ms. Higgins, the secretary over at Macapin, has given a little over 19 years of service. Mr. Garcia, the bus driver, has given a little over 25 years of service. Ms. Davis, special education teacher, has given almost 27 years of service. And Ms. Lebarsky, a special education teacher, has given 30 years of service. I just want to congratulate you all on your retirement and wish you all the best in your next adventures. So speaking of that, let's open it up for discussion. Mrs. Dwyer?
I'm very sorry to see Laura Davis and Lisa Lebarsky leave our district. They were probably among the strongest special ed teachers that we have in the high school. Lisa truly cared for the kids. She was like a mother to so many, and Laura was just there as a strong, stable figure for those children. And Anne, I just can't say enough good things about her. So I'm sorry to see them go. It's a loss for our district, and I just hope we can replace them with some people who are as strong as they are. That's it.
Thank you, Mrs. Dwyer. Any other discussion? Mrs. Rapano?
I would just like to, I don't know if the other board members noticed, but 13.21, Megan Seidner, who was our student rep, is coming back. And she's going to be working at Paradise Knoll, so, as like an intern, I guess, so. I just thought that was like a cool.
So we expect the same from you, Marina. Yeah.
We have plans for you. It's a hard act to follow.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please, Mrs. Patagno.
Mr. Stovich,
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer,
Yes.
Mrs. Jorgensen,
Yes.
Mr. Lupy,
Yes.
Mrs. Marquardt,
Yes.
Mrs. Rapano,
Yes.
Mrs. Van Dyke,
Yes.
and Mrs. Lockwood.
Yes. Mr. Stovich, Operations and Finance.
I'd like to move items 15.2 to 15.9 under Operations and Finance. Don't all second at once.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please, Mrs. Patagno.
Mr. Stovich,
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer,
Yes.
Mrs. Jorgensen,
Yes.
Mr. Lupy,
Yes.
Mrs. Marquardt,
Yes, with recommended abstention.
Mrs. Rapano,
Yes.
Mrs. Van Dyke,
Yes, with recommended abstention.
and Mrs. Lockwood.
Yes. Policy, Mrs. Marquardt.
So, I'd like to make a motion to move items 17.2 through 17.4.
Second.
Any discussion?
So I don't know if it needs to be read, but we should just point out that 17.4 has an associated resolution going along with it, just sort of identifying how we're going to be rolling out that final exam policy for this year and going forward. Again, it's available, it's publicly viewable, I don't know if it needs to be read, but I think that it just should be pointed out that that is aligned with what we want it to be.
Would you like to read that, Mrs. McCord, or you're not?
That's okay.
You're welcome to, if you want to.
Any discussion? Would you like me to read it, Mrs. Jorgensen? Are you reading it?
Because I can't find it on this computer.
It's
Okay.
on the hard copy. Here, I'll read it.
Where is
I
it?
could read it. You want me?
Under
It's up to you. Okay.
Oh, it's right here. Never mind. I don't need it.
Okay, she found it.
Thank you.
So I'll give you a second to just read it real quick, and then any discussion from anyone else?
I don't even have a joke prepared, I'm sorry.
We could do this.
This is the second reading, correct?
It is, but the resolution that goes with it is new associated with it. It's more about specific to the rollout.
Self-explanatory, I got it.
Yeah, it's just specific to the rollout because some of our concerns were we didn't want to alter what's already been prepared for and communicated to our students in this year. So we're looking to
And that
make
makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah.
And we are grandfathering something. That's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, we're good?
Yep.
Okay, roll call, please, Mrs. Pategno.
Mr. Sadovich?
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer?
Yes.
Mrs. Jorgensen?
Yes.
Mr. Lippy?
Yes.
Mrs. Marquardt?
Yes.
Mrs. Ricano?
Yes.
Mrs. Van Dyke?
Yes.
And Mrs. Lockwood.
Yes. Committee reports and liaisons, they're up. Is there anyone wishing to add anything that didn't get a chance to add anything? Mrs. Dwyer, you're very talkative tonight, Mrs. Dwyer.
The high school played the, well, mostly senior pickleball players on March 13th. And the comments from the people, the adults, were that the kids are starting to learn strategy and they're playing one much better, but they still lost 58-17.
But you're not rubbing it in, are you?
Some of our track kids went to have a pickleball tournament today. They're within themselves. They're strategizing.
Look out there, practice.
They got a plan next year.
Any other additions to committee reports? Liaisons? Okay. Seeing none, we'll move on to old business. Any old business?
Close old business.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Oh, you were about to say something then, Dr. Kitchen. You took a breath. Yeah. New business. Any new business? Mrs. Rocano.
I know March has been a very busy month for the board, but I just wanted to recognize that it's Gifted and Talented Education Month, and to give a shout out to our gifted and talented teacher, Ms. Cheshire, who is absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and if you haven't had a chance to spend time with her, I recommend you visit her LU classroom.
Any other new business?
Move to close new business.
Second. Third.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, second public comments, which is on agenda or non-agenda items. Is anyone signed up to speak? Mrs. Pategno? Anyone wishing to speak?
No one? Move to close public comments.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And executive session. Mrs. Ricano, can you take us into executive session?
7:30, I move to go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel appointments, resignations, current litigation matters, special education matters, negotiations, tips, and matters of attorney-client privilege. The executive session minutes will not be released until such time as the privilege or confidentiality is no longer applicable. The board will be in executive session for approximately 90 minutes. Action will not be taken, and we will be adjourning from executive session.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And I just want to let everyone know that we are actually moving executive session over to the board office where we have more tech available for us, so we will be adjourning from there. No action will be taken.
Mom, you need to get on.
No, we're good.
Taking a